What's up, Earth signs? Hi, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. So I'm just doing elemental videos right now on my channel for all the signs, just because I am just, respecting my boundaries as far as what it is that I am able to give to others. So let's get to it, my Earth signs. What do we have for you? Overall energy. Overall energy for you guys. For my Earth signs. At the end of this, I'm going to do a small little love reading. But for now, we're doing a general. So whatever message needs to come through. If you wish to stay. Okay, humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So for some of you, this may mean that it's a time to really focus on like what it is that makes you smile, what it is that lightens your mood, that lightens your heart. If family lightens your heart, then you focus on that. If you know, I don't know, if going to the park lightens your mood, you do that. If like eating new food lightens your mood, then you do that. Okay, my Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. I'm not even sure if I said your guys' signs, but I know I said Earth signs for sure. And we got the Courage card, and it says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So you might be having to face some sort of decision or something, a path, taking a new path that you've never taken before. For some of you, it's moving. Oh my god, I'm getting like moving. For some of you, it's cross country or moving somewhere pretty far. Oh, whoa. Yeah, that could make sense why you're needing the courage, because it takes some cojones, but you know this might be a very good move for you. We have service. I feel good when I can help others. For some of you, this is about finding more of yourself, finding what it is that you're here for, your purpose. For some of you, has to do with your purpose. You may have come across an opportunity, or an opportunity is about to cross you that has to do with your purpose, or you feel like it's part of your purpose. If you just came across an opportunity and you're on the defense, you're kind of, maybe hiding how you feel through humor, but in reality, you're really afraid of what's gonna happen, really afraid of the next steps that are necessary in order to take this step that you're thinking about. Then I'm really getting that it could be that this next move is part of what will bring you even a more sense of purpose, a more sense of like grounding into your body, especially into your heart space. And I'm getting that this is something, for some of you, this has to do with love, like feeling like you're meant to move somewhere because you love someone and you want to be closer to them. Let's see what else. Purpose. Oh my god, dude, we cannot make this up. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. I got chills. Yeah, dude, like for like all of you guys who are watching this video, this is about having the courage to do what you feel called to do with your heart calls you to do what your soul is calling from you. Like your soul, your purpose may in fact be something completely different than you would have thought your entire life. And I want to maybe get into the definition of purpose. So many people have this idea that purpose is singular, and in reality, purpose might not be as singular as we actually think. Purpose might actually have more to do with what it is that we feel called to do in that time and moment of our lives. And it might change. Purpose might change. It might have different phases. It might have a phase where your purpose was to be in a certain job, right? And then you were meant to meet those people, and your purpose in that moment was to be an asset to that company. But then your purpose may change to where, if you have children, if you have family, and your purpose may at that moment change into getting married, and your purpose is to be there with your wife or whatnot. Okay, just 1 second, guys. My phone was getting a little dark, so my phone was telling me that it was too dark, so it's gonna be blurry if I didn't do anything about that. So anyways, getting back to what I was saying, like, your purpose is going to shift throughout the entirety of your life. We don't live one singular life. We live a life that is multi-dimensional, that is a multicolored life. It's a kaleidoscope of many things in one. You might be confused as to why is it that you feel called to one thing for one season and another thing for another season, especially as earth signs, because as earth signs, you like to be stable. You like to be, in one space at once for a while. You like that, routine, maybe not routine, but you like the stability of having a space that is yours to call your own, and a purpose that to call your own. For some of you, it is maybe that you have a purpose that is going to be steady as it goes throughout your life. But even a purpose has to change. It's like purpose is really like part of you, part of who you are. I personally believe the purpose of life is literally to live it, to experience what life is. What better purpose than to have a human life, to experience a human life, and the array of what the human life can offer you, and what this world, this earth can offer you. So if you can expand your perspective to a point of view where you can expand where it is that you feel your purpose is, in that same manner I just did, then your purpose in life for yourself that you feel called to can be a kaleidoscope of many things that has many facets and assets that may have so many colors and may come in so many different ways, and may grow and may expand and in and out, oscillation of different colors, of different movements, all because it's just part of it. And I feel like it's just like, it looks like this is what I was imagining. Okay, it's not going to look entirely the same for one season as it did for a previous season. Okay, so if you're thinking about moving across country or moving somewhere else, and you may be afraid it's going to go the same like it did before, especially if it's a place that you used to live, or in the past, and now you're scared that it might go the same way, or it's a new place and it just reminds you of that like fear of having to move to a new space. Even for some of you, this may be a work situation. For others of you, this is even a relationship itself. But the point is that if you feel that this is like something that is calling to you, it's important to remember and remind yourself, okay, that it's not going to look the same for everybody. Okay, and it's not going to look the same every single time, every season. Okay, and that's perfectly fine. And the card for this was discipline, by the way. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Okay, self-love, self-care also comes with that energy of like discipline, of being self-disciplined. Okay, a lot of people don't talk about that a lot in the self-improvement community, in the self-love community. They don't talk about the fact that self-love also means having self-discipline, because we have to be disciplined of not going back to spaces or energies, or doing back to habits and back to perspectives and actions that we used to have or take that were detrimental to our well-being, that are detrimental, that are not loving towards ourselves. Okay, including thought patterns that are negative in how we perceive ourselves. Now I'm gonna do the love reading, and the love reading says wake up thinking about you, of you. So whoever you have in mind, or there is somebody in your environment or in your life who's interested in you, or you are interested in, or you are in a relationship. This is making me feel like this is somebody you're in a relationship with, or you're in a connection with, and you talk regularly. I don't feel like this is somebody who you're not in a connection with and who you are separated. There might be like maybe one or two of you that is about about somebody who you aren't in communication here with, but I feel like it might be like a recent separation and not someone that's like from years ago, if that makes sense. Okay, let's see. What else do we have for love life for my earth signs? Love life. Anything that earth signs need to know from their love life. There is someone in your energy who can't be trusted. Okay, so there might be two energies here. There might be somebody from the past that is here in energy of it. It might be you that wakes up thinking about somebody, and there might be, or it might be two energies, and one energy is someone that is newer, and another energy is somebody that is older, like in an older from like the past. And then this is alone, contemplating, healing, self-reflect. This might be somebody from the past, or this might be somebody who you've had a recent separation with, or even yourself. I have a feeling this is someone that you used to deal with. Okay, let's get a little bit more for you. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, love life. What do they need to know right now about their love life? You need to focus on yourself and your healing. So this is probably why it was like all over the place and it wasn't very clear, because the last message that I did with these cards, they were very clear for me, and this one was a little bit over the place. I felt like multiple energies at once, not just yours, but like a few other ones. If that makes sense, like you weren't really focused on one person. There might have been several people that you were focusing on, and it says you need to focus on yourself and your healing. So this might be like an indication that if all of this other stuff that's going on behind the scenes with you, as far as needing to make that decision to move, getting the courage to move is happening right now, that may be something that should be like your main focus at the forefront. It's not to say that you cannot have people on your mind. Obviously, that is something you cannot help. But as far as the amount of space and time you give others is something that we do choose, okay? Because we choose to, like, let's say we're on Instagram or we are online somehow, and or like on TikTok or anywhere on social media, and we spend time scrolling or focusing on what the other person is doing, or talking to somebody, or talking to someone about someone, okay, or going and watching things that remind you of this person, or doing things, that's something that we're choosing. We're actively choosing to put our focus on those people. So if you have something that's more important as far as moving goes, that may be something you want to sit down and focus on a little bit more, okay? Maybe watch videos to distract your mind a little bit that have to do with different subjects first, and then get into planning about this move. I'm going to do one last card with my What the Meme deck to see anything that needs to come through as a comedic relief for you guys, for my earth signs. Any comedic relief for my earth signs? Any comedic relief for my earth signs? Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's get this little puggy. Oh, this is so cute. For some of you, this is just about you leaning back, resting. This may be you. Some of you are just contemplating on memories, and that makes sense for the reading that I just did, and especially the love reading right there at the end. But you know what? This is also giving me the strongly the urge to say the message that you are loved very much. You're cared for all of the time, and you are in people's thoughts in a positive manner, so that you would know. Okay, my beautiful earth signs, I love you, babies. If you guys are interested in a reading, feel free to follow me on Instagram. I should accept your request right now on private, but yeah, for privacy reasons. And I should accept that request and just look at my highlights, and you can send me a message. I don't DM personally, but you can DM me. Okay, love you guys. Bye.